You're not going to believe this. I've just been given another bike. Another bike. It was going to be thrown out. So I kindly took it on. So I've genuinely now just been given this little beauty here. I don't know how I come across these sometimes. Look. So the other day I had a message off one of my old colleagues, and he just asked if I was still doing the bikes, still messing around with them, because he had this to offer me. And it turns out his neighbour was having a clear out. He didn't pay anything for it. His neighbour didn't want anything for it. It was just going to end up in the scrap man. So yeah, he brought it over to me. I did give him some beer money so they could have a few drinks between them, because I couldn't see this bike, like, just taking the bike for free seemed a bit wrong. So yeah, I've got another bike. So anyone who's cottoned on already, it's obviously a Elswick Hopper. It is dated to, according to this serial number, the S. Oh, hang on, let me just get my phone out because it will tell me. They've got, thanks to someone on Old Bike EU, they've put together like an extensive list of dates linking with serial numbers. And S can correspond to 1915, 1939 or 1963. I genuinely wouldn't put this bike in the 1915 or 1930s category, so 1963. That's what I'm putting this bike at, 1963. And you know, it's held up pretty well. I mean, you can see the enamel still in good condition. The decals still good condition. You've even got all the striping, all the buxing, still good condition. I think it's good enough that the bike just needs literally a clean down and some lacquering just to preserve it all. And there's obviously a couple of spots around the bike which have succumbed to damage or paint loss. So these areas here will just need touching up, but the majority of the bike is in good condition. So like I say, clean it, touch up these areas, and protect it with a clear coat. Mainly so you don't lose any of this awesome detailing. Still got the original Barton upon Humber, over Humber, in Humber, where they used to be made. Alright. Got the Delight Dynamo and some dynamo lights. Not sure if they work yet, but the spring works, and you can lock it. There you go. So we'll have to get those running. Chrome is pretty toasty, so that's cool. Got a lot of marking in that. Striations. That's going to take a lot of cleaning up on the chrome. Tyres are shot as well, so that'll have to be replaced. But one of the interesting things it has is this hub. It's got a Hercules B-Type 5 hub. And I think Hercules went out of date in the 50s. They got bought out by Raleigh. So I don't know if this is original, don't know if it's a replacement, but I've not seen one before. Not seen a Hercules hub before. Rod brakes all round. Rear one seems stuck on, so that's going to need some work, but the front one works. Yeah, chrome is pretty bad on them. Gonna have to clean that up. Oh, chain solid. Did think I was going to be able to ride it, but chain is solid. what have we got here? Like a Williams chainring probably. Can't see any markings on it. I'll have to get it off and clean it up. But it might be a Williams. It looks the right style. There should be like an E logo on it somewhere. I'll have to have when I get it off, I'll have to have a look. But also, these pedals are pretty cool. Branded pedals. Elswick. And Elswick was actually the not the parent company. Parent company's Hopper. That started first, and then Elswick got took over by Hopper and merged together. Elswick Hopper. Saddle, that's Middlemore. Kind of toasty, as you can see by a massive rip in it. But I've actually got a replacement. I don't know if it's Middlemore, don't know if it's the same, but same style. It will work well with the bike, and it's in really good condition, so that'll go straight on. This is something I'm not sure about now. Shifter. I know I said the bike dates to 60s, 63. Looking at the serial number, but this shifter to me just looks older. Does it work? Yeah, it works still. Still clicks into gear. It looks older, so I've got another shifter I can put on, which is a bit older, and it will be more suited to the bike, so I can stick that on. And the grips are kind of nice. Dare. I'll have to look into that one. There's definitely a lot of work to do with the chrome though. That is going to need a lot of polishing. I mean, all this stuff on the handlebars will come up nice and clean, but the gear, the brake levers, the rod brakes here, obviously the chrome is flaked off, but I'll do the best I can to clean that up and to get it looking nice. But yeah, that's a bit of a look around, that bike. I think there's a bit of work to do there. A lot of cleaning, bit of touch up, lacquer, do all the bearings, replace the tyres, replace the saddle, and it'll be riding again. But saves it going to the tip, saves it going for scrap. So yeah, look out for that one.